All right. I probably gave them just a little too much time. Oh, wow. Look at all that water right there. That's a spring of some sort. Sure is. That's where those turkeys were coming from. Well, that is very good to know. I've been through here 100 times and have never seen a spring there before. It's always been so dry. Huh. Good to know. Anyways, I think I sat too long, giving the turkey some time to cool down after I came around the corner and startled them. Because when I went around and caught up to them, they were in a little gully heading up. They were in a draw heading up the mountain, in between, or a holler, in between where two mountains come together, and they were heading up. I could hear them in there. I could hear them peeping and purring, and but even with the calls, I couldn't get the boys to do anything. They didn't answer back. I couldn't call them out of the brush, and I couldn't see them to shoot them. I could hear them, but I couldn't see them. So, but anyways, it's a good spot back in there. I saw a lot of areas that could be roosting trees. Well, I'm sure they're roosting trees. They were oak trees, branches about 8 to 10 feet up off the ground, with piles of poop underneath it, and the bark all rubbed off and stuff. But owls do that too, but there were no nests up there. Owls nest. But anyways, I figured I was only back there for about 45 minutes. I figured I'd go ahead and come out of there, so I didn't overstay my welcome, and also didn't want to wear them out on the synthetic or synthesized calls, the mouth calls and the electronic calls on my phone and stuff. I didn't want to wear them out on that. Hopefully, in fact, I plan on coming out early morning every day this week. In fact, probably every day until the end of turkey season, or at least until Thanksgiving anyway. It is my goal to get a Thanksgiving bird. I'm not a real big fan of turkey. I don't mind it. It's as a kid, I always ended up with the dark meat because the adults always wanted the white meat, and so I kind of got wore out on dark meat. And then, of course, as I got older, as I became an older teenager and an adult and stuff like that, I was able to pick the meat that I wanted. So, I got the white meat. I got the breast. But everybody wants the white meat, and the leftovers and stuff. You make your turkey sandwiches and your turkey salad and your turkey soup and all that comes from the dark meat. So I got worn out on turkey. Growing up, when I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, and turkeys were cheap. I mean, cents on the dollar compared to now. I mean, back then we would probably pay 2 cents per every dollar that we pay now for a turkey. This is back in the early 80s. So turkey was really cheap back then. And they weren't these big old massive pumped up birds like we have now either. Even the commercial birds, they weren't these just big old massive pumped up birds. So, but anyway, I do like white meat. And as I've shared before, watching Steve Rinella and Meat Eater. He showed a no gut method of packing out meat for both venison and turkeys. That's going to make my life a lot easier. For turkeys, you just basically the main part of the meat is on the breast and on the legs, and so you cut that off, cut it off of the bone, and pack that out. So you'll end up with about 8 to 10 pounds of meat, whatever. And there won't be weeks upon weeks worth of leftovers, which I think is what wore me out on turkey. But anyways, my goal is a Thanksgiving turkey this year, or at least Thanksgiving turkey breasts this year. Hopefully I can get a couple. I think I got to double check, but I think the seasonal bag limit is 3 birds. But anyways, I can take one of each. I can take male or female during fall season, and I believe the bag limit is 3 birds. But anyways, so hopefully I'll be able to get a bird for the family. What in the world? Oh, there is a lightning strike oak tree. It's an old lightning strike. So the trunk and some of the limbs are left. And there's a little, I don't know, trunk of a branch sticking off that far with 2 little twigs at the end. Looks like a baby goat up in the tree. I didn't know there were any wild goats up here. Anyways, so I'm gonna in the video here, there's a couple of spots. I've got about an hour and a half left that I can hunt, so I want to check a couple more spots up here and where I've seen turkey, and then depending on what they look like, I will be hitting them early in the morning almost every day for the next few weeks until I get a couple of birds. Let me know if you enjoy the videos on Facebook. Like the videos on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the page. I'm going to be putting this both on my farm page and also on my 4x page, Overland Xterra Off-Road, and Loch Bonnie Farm. Like and subscribe the videos. That way, the more viewers I get, the more advertisements people see, and hopefully eventually I will be getting enough views and such that I can actually monetize my videos. Anyways, you guys have a good day, and I'll share some more hunt videos, and hopefully some of these hunt videos will have some harvest animals at the end.